We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige, Ginn.
Jen. And thank you for joining us on another installment of our regular podcast that we've had for a few years now called the Viral Podcast. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time, buckle up. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for the love and for the support. We got Maggie over there.
Hello.
Thanks for being strapped in, everybody.
Strapped in and strapped on, baby.
Dude, we have a podcast since 2021.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa.
And speaking of strap-ons, I know we're going to be good the first 10 minutes, but that's my dream of mine, to put on a strap-on.
She wants to be Peggy Sue. She wants to go peg a guy.
And Greg won't let me peg him, so I got to find someone else.
There's men out there.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when we had a caller and he wanted to do chew? He wanted to kind of chew so bad, but his girlfriend said, only if you let me peg you.
Yeah.
So he was going to get like a 10-incher up his anus for some chew.
Yeah.
For some Copenhagen.
And I think that's worth it.
Maybe find somebody like that, you know?
Yeah, I need to. So if you're out there and you want to be pegged and you're a guy, let me know.
You want a guy that's going to enjoy it, too.
I want a guy that wants to be pegged.
Right. You don't want to peg somebody that's going to be screaming and saying it hurts.
And trying to run away. Because that could be scary.
Right.
Yeah.
That's traumatizing.
For both of us.
Yeah. Maybe have him sign an NDA.
Yeah.
In that ass.
Right.
But I definitely do want to peg. That is high up on my list.
If you had an NDA and it said in that ass.
Stop. That's funny. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. And before we get started on stuff, people have been asking for a lot of updates.
Oh, every day, dude.
Updates that I don't know if there are updates, but we can ask. Paige, a lot of people are asking for updates on the mayor sending farts.
I guarantee if I go in there right now, there's some. Should I go look on Snap real quick?
Listen, here's the thing. He goes beyond sending farts. He sits on the toilet, and that's nasty. I can listen to a fart. I can't listen to you inside of a toilet. So tell him no more. Write him right now and say, please, no more sitting on the commode. Farts only.
Dude, every time I post, people are like, where's the mayor? What's up with the mayor? They always are asking about him.
So let's see what he has said. And I want you to message him right now and say, please, no toilet farts. We want natural standing or setting farts only.
Wait, okay. Let me see. He's been sending pics.
If it's...
Let me see if he's got anything, though.
What pics does he send of him?
He sent me a picture of his dog. I'm going to say, just out of nowhere.
Yes.
I swear he had farts loaded in there, but they're gone. Maybe
message him right now.
Okay, I'm going to say, hey, when you send your next farts...
Have them be natural standing farts. Please.
Your next farts.
No toilet farts.
Can they be off the toilet?
And then just say, please, no more toilet farts. That makes me want.
He doesn't even know we share him on the podcast.
I think we told him.
Okay.
I thought you told him.
And he just said, don't post mine.
Oh, yeah. Don't post his face and stuff.
Yeah, we put that on the. Yeah. Did you message him?
Yeah.
Push send.
I already sent it.
Oh, okay.
We have freaking brain surgeons. I have brain surgeons sometimes on Snapchat sending me pictures from the operating room, being like, listen to your podcast, watch your stuff. We have professional people that watch us.
That's insane.
See, people can't send me stuff anymore.
On what?
Snapchat.
You have it
gotta
turned off
switch your
then?
settings.
Yeah.
Says you have to be friends with them.
No.
They can reply back to your stories.
Yeah,
though.
they can. Yeah. I'll show you.
Okay.
I can't respond back to people either because Snapchat changed.
Yeah. So that's the mayor updates. We have people asking for John Mayer updates. There is no John Mayer updates.
He unfollowed me And remember I said, oh, he's probably got a girlfriend or something. And then it came out that he had a girlfriend. And
I know.
everybody has been tagging me saying, this is why you unfollowed Paige. And I'm just like, bro.
And he knows. He's seeing that.
They are wild.
Right. They're on it.
Chelcie.
They're on it. And then we have people asking for Drewski updates. Last episode, we messaged him because Paige has a crush on him. And I just said, hey, my friend has a crush on you. Whatever I said.
Yeah.
And he has not opened or responded to that yet.
But maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I don't even need to eat his butt or anything. I just want to hang out with him and live
Don't
stream.
ever say eat his butt.
Well, we can't swear for the first 10 minutes. If you are new here, we try to get not in trouble. We're always in trouble from YouTube, so we just try to not.
If we could have any comedian on the pod, who would it be? It'd be hard to not have Josh Wolf back.
Josh Wolf, yes, of course. He seems like friend, family.
Yeah. People loved him too.
A comedian, dude, probably Andrew Santino for me right now. I would love to have him on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
And I feel like he would vibe with us.
Yeah, he would. And he would come on.
And people would want him on every
We got to make
episode.
that happen.
Gosh, I wish we could talk about the call, but nah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, you tell him.
Well, I'm God, what was I doing? Oh, sitting just watching TV one night, not too long ago, and my phone starts ringing. It's late at night. It's like 10 or something. My phone starts ringing, and it's Andrew Santino. And he's never called, like, we have each other's phone numbers, but I don't be calling him and texting. You know, we don't ever call or text each other. And I thought, oh, this is weird. Something's going on, you know? So I answer. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, Chelcie, you're live on air. We're filming the podcast right now. I was like, oh, what's up? And he goes, hey, we have a guest on that is obsessed with Paige. And are you by chance with Paige right now? And I had just dropped her off at the airport and gotten home. And I go, man, I was with her like 20 minutes ago. And they go, oh, this guy's obsessed with Paige. We wanted to talk to Paige. And I go, well, I'll send you her number. And they go, would you please do that? And I was like, sure. So I text Paige. I'm like, hey, Andrew Santino's going to be calling.
Yeah, they call me. I'm at the airport editing, have my laptop on me. I'm surrounded by people. The airport's so busy, and they call. They're like, hey, what's on your OnlyFans? And I'm like, let me walk away from these people. I'm like, oh, I got 4-inch pubes.
My butthole.
Yeah. I say fart. They're like, do you have farts on there? I was like, yeah, I have some real farts on there. And
Wow.
it was just so funny. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna be a little on Bad Friends.
We are going to be on Bad Friends. Love Andrew Santino. Yes, we got to have him on.
But how cool would that be just to have him on here? Him and Bobby Lee.
Bro, that would be insane.
Oh my, them together, dude, that would be wild.
That would be insane.
What comedian would you want other than them?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. I mean, Theo.
Yeah, Theo.
Come on.
Dave Chappelle would be wild, Beth.
Just Theo. I mean,
Theo would be awesome on here.
but I do think Bobby Lee would vibe. I mean, that would be so much fun. Honestly. So
I feel like anybody who comes on our podcast has a good time. Even Steve-O, he was honestly having a good time.
he was awesome. We got to have him back on.
People that come on here say, I'm having fun. And that makes my heart melt.
Yeah, big time.
Sniffy?
Do you smell that so early in the podcast?
Yeah, it's wild.
I smell a big pot of baked beans on the stove.
Bushes?
Maggie, we're all that beautiful made footage.
Hi, honeys. New rock fucker here. I need a little advice. A few years ago, while I was in the Army and deployed, my ex-wife went to Colorado to meet a man she claimed was a friend. Well, it turns out she was having an affair with this guy. Then she divorced me shortly after. But now I'm remarried, and my current wife just went to Texas, and it's a 12-hour drive one way, to meet a man she claims is a new friend that she met on TikTok. Now, my question is, was I in the right for putting aside the past and trusting that she wouldn't do the same thing? Or am I just an idiot who's letting history repeat itself? Thanks, honeys. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this is a spicy one.
We're starting off strong.
Yeah, this is
This is juicy.
tea.
Well, first, I do want to say, I think you were right. I've got to mix things here. I think you were right to set history aside and trust her. I don't think it's good to keep shit from your past.
Exactly.
To punish your current partner for past shit. I think you were right for that. Like, don't bring the new shit. Don't bring the old No. You have to start off trust.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, as open as I am and as non-jealous of a person I am and Greg is and all that, I personally would not drive 12 hours to meet a man I met on TikTok unless he was gay. You know what I'm saying? I would never go and tell Greg, hey, I met a friend, I'm going to go hang out with him, and it's a straight guy, and I'm hanging out with him by myself 12 hours away.
That, or if Greg saw the chemistry and was like, oh, okay, you guys are going to... If you're driving 12 hours to meet a guy...
If you met a guy that you said, no,
If your car's broken down...
If you called into the podcast...
If you need to take out your garbage...
If you ate breakfast this morning...
If you're drinking a drink right now...
If you're rude to service workers...
If you have AirPods in... Okay, so...
Go ahead.
If Greg saw that you had chemistry with a guy and we're going to go make some funny-ass TikToks and you just knew it wasn't a bone sesh, sure, maybe. Because we hang out with the opposite sex all the time.
No, you are right about that. You're right.
But it's the driving 12... You can't meet up?
He can't come to you?
Yeah.
And hang out with you and your husband? Maybe at least the first time so the husband can feel good about maybe a future where you go and do... You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the part that gets me.
Because you are right. I have met up with people, dudes, and made content.
Hundreds.
And Greg's never flinched an eye, and I've never flinched an eye. You're right about that. I guess it just depends on the situation. It depends on... I know y'all probably talked before. I know...
Like, is she a content creator? Or she just met this dude?
Right. That's a big difference right there. And it is possible for her to go and do this and have zero intentions on doing anything that you wouldn't approve of. That is a possibility. That is. I know a lot of people listen to this say, no, there is no possibility. No, I think there is a possibility where it's completely non-sexual. Absolutely.
Just friends, creative.
Ooh, but this is a tough subject. I don't think, here's the thing. You can't control your current partner and punish your current partner for what a past one did. Because here's the thing. Your partner's going to cheat no matter how bad you try to control that they won't.
Exactly. And if you just waste your time like constantly, who are they texting? What's going on? You're just going to ruin your life. So
if they're going to cheat,
they're going to cheat.
They're going to find a way to do it. Mm-hmm. And if you're controlling, they'll find a way to be more sneaky. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter.
I think you're in the right for just reaching out and like not stopping her. Maybe you could say like, can I meet the dude?
Yeah.
Or could I go with you?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I go on this 12-hour trip? That's a long trip.
Right.
And
I would want my husband to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this.
To drive.
If she does cheat, great. Good riddance. You got rid of her.
The
you get
poor
what I'm saying?
guy, though.
I know.
He's an army guy that just can't catch a break.
I know, but you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a tough one.
Mm-hmm. I hope she's not cheating and just making TikToks.
Yeah.
Or Instagrams or
what else do you think they're doing? If they're not content creating.
I hope that they're making Instagram reels, not getting reeled up the ass.
Sure. Sure. I agree with you on that. Damn, dude. I think you are, let's leave it at this. I think we're in the right to not punish her or control her or bring in your past. I understand your reservations. I understand that that's kind of too close to some history.
You think that he should say, "Hey, can I see what's going on, or could I meet him?" You think he should say that or no?
Yeah, I think you should be like, yeah, I think that'd be fine. Like, hey, I would want to know more about what's going on.
So what'd you guys do?
Right. Also, if she did plan to meet up with this guy and cheat, I don't think, hopefully, she wasn't stupid enough to be like, hey, I'm driving 12 hours to go meet this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe she just did that to code it. Like, to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal. That reverse psychology.
Oh, there's too much going on here. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And I just.
But shout clout to you for being
Yes.
forgiveful. Is that the word?
Shout clout to you for going into the new thing with an open heart and not bringing in past shit. And I think you're in the right for that. And that was your question.
And
I
trust
think-
your gut.
Yeah. Yes. Trust your gut. Go with your gut. See how it is after. See how she's acting after. See how their relationship goes on. See how, yeah.
And we love you. And sorry you get cheated on. I mean, no, that's not a good feeling.
And we love you.
At
Thank
all.
you for listening to the pod, my man.
I love you, Dad.
Love you, Dad.
Hi, honeys. I have a Mary Kill,
Ooh.
but Will Ferrell character additions. I think it'd be fun. So 3 Will Ferrell characters: Ron Burgundy from Anchorman, Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights, or Elf. All right. Oh, yeah.
Man, you can't fuck Elf.
I know. I'm thinking of his freaking feet hanging off of the bed.
Come
And the
on,
way
dude.
he acted in that.
Come on, bruh.
But dude, Ron Burgundy's hot. I
Yeah.
think.
I think I would have to. I'd have to fuck Ron Burgundy.
I'm gonna marry him.
I would marry Ricky Bobby and kill Elf.
I think I'm the same as Paige. Marry Ron,
Mm,
the Talladega Night, and then kill the elf.
yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Because Ron, you're going to want Ron every night.
Oh, business.
Maggie, you're right.
You're going to want Ron every night.
He on business.
hmm
Oh God, y'all are so right.
With that mustache.
Those mustache
oh
rides.
my God.
Oh, ooga booga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going with what you just said.
Switch it.
Yeah, but
Switch it.
You're right.
Switch too.
You're right. Okay, that's a good one.
I got to switch too.
Hey, great FMK. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Love you, Dad.
Onward, upward.
Hey, honeys, me here. I've been a big fan of the Viral Podcast and Chelcie and Paige since I was a little lad. Since I was like 12 or 13 watching you guys on Vine. Now I'm 23 and driving home from work as a teacher. But I have a Mary Kill for y'all.
Ooh, another one.
Mary Kill, Robert Downey Jr., Patrick Swayze, and Patrick Dempsey.
All right, I'm gonna need pics of all these people. Chelsea,
I was about to say, do you know who any of those people are?
maybe.
Robert Downey Jr., Patrick Swayze, Patrick Dempsey. Ooh. Okay.
Patrick Dempsey.
Let me show you who they are first. Okay, this is.
Are we doing an era or just them? Are they all still alive?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And,
I don't
yeah.
think Patrick Swayze is
No,
he?
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
he-
Patrick Swayze's not alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Robert Downey Jr. in a lot of movies.
Ooh, okay.
Movie star in a lot of stuff.
I could get behind. I could
Have you
get
never seen
down.
him before? You never seen him before?
No.
What?
What? Well, you don't watch TV, so.
God, that's insane.
I could get down on some Downey Jr.
That's Patrick Swayze. He was in Dirty Dancing.
Okay, I've seen young Patrick
Yep.
Swayze.
And then we got Patrick Dempsey, who was on
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Dang.
Right there. Oh.
Ooh,
He's in a
okay,
lot, too.
I'm marrying that man.
Okay, so who you FMKing?
I'm gonna
Come on.
Downey.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry Patrick and Dim Sum,
Dim Sum.
and I'm killing Patrick Swayze.
Same. I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
And I hate to kill Patrick Swayze, but I have to agree.
You have to. I mean, yeah. He's got to go in this one.
That guy's hot. Does he look like that currently?
Patrick Dempsey, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Gorgeous.
Bro,
Yeah.
where's he been hiding?
Pa-
Reno 911, you
hey,
said?
And
No.
Grey's Anatomy?
Mhm.
Paige, he's even more silver now. Oh,
He looks like Bradley Cooper's brother.
yeah, I can see
That's
that.
a hot man.
Yes.
You hear all these things with Bradley Cooper. People are so mad. Oh, he's
Well,
hot. Because
here-
I guess it looks like he got a facelift or something.
Yeah.
Stop. I did not know that.
Oh, Maggie,
People
it's
are
everywhere.
tore up
What?
about it.
People
Why
are-
would he do that?
People are saying he looks like Barry Manilow now.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
And he was a sexy man.
And I've heard from so many different people that they're like, oh, you think he's gorgeous on screen? He is breathtakingly handsome in person. I've heard that from several people.
he is a
He is-
good-looking man.
He is take your breath away. Oh my God, he is not humanly gorgeous.
Oh, I
I've heard that.
see.
When he
Um,
was in that Lady Gaga movie, what was it called?
Oh,
Uh,
with his long hair.
Stars Born.
Oh,
Yeah.
daddy.
He did do something.
But here's my thing. People are saying he had like one of those eye lifts and all that stuff. To me, his mouth looks different. It looks like he got veneers and they're too big. That's what it looks like to me. And it looks like he has hair plugs. I would rather.
Frog walk.
I understand the pressures in Hollywood to they want to look a certain way, but I love when a man ages.
Me too.
It's so sexy.
I love wrinkles and like the
Yeah.
rough look.
Yes. We want to see that, Daddy. We don't
Mhm.
want you don't got to worry about all that stuff.
His
need-
face
yeah.
almost looks sunken in right now.
So he did something for sure. To me, it looks like a mouth,
In his mouth,
teeth, or something.
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 Yeah,
He does
did.
look different.
Big time.
Yeah, I
And-
do get that though. If you're so loved, you're in Hollywood, you got the money.
Right.
You got the facelift money.
And I think sometimes people think it's not going to be that noticeable of a difference. They're just going to look refreshed. And then sometimes it's noticeable.
Dude,
Mhm.
people are watching every
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
They gonna know.
Oh, I just
Oh,
hope people leave them alone.
yeah,
and just
because I hate talking about people's looks, honestly. But I
Yeah.
just have seen around where
Oh, it's people are losing their
People-
minds. They have been for a while. This has been like they've been talking about it for a few weeks at least.
yeah,
That's all my TikTok is
same.
plastic surgeons saying what he's had done. I'm like, bro, let it be. He did something.
You get the plastic surgeon on TikTok. Okay, so where I can see is his eyes.
Yeah, and I don't even care. I don't even
No.
want to see that, but it's all over my page.
Mm-hmm.
So bless his heart.
Love you,
We'd love to have him on the show to talk about it.
He, yeah,
Stop.
reach out,
Hey, reach out,
Let us know.
Bradley Cooper.
dude. If we had Bradley Cooper,
That would be insane.
oh my god. Hey, we got to try to get the most famous person on here just for fun, like us.
Can you imagine?
Who should we try to get on? Let us know below.
Please let us know who. What if Justin Bieber came on?
I couldn't even talk. I would, gobsmacked.
For real? You'd be gobsmacked?
The whole time he was here, I'd probably just go gobsmack.
You don't think you could pull through and act normal?
Nah, she couldn't.
I could, but dude, what would we ask him?
Just the same things. We'd be like, hey, what's up? Do you eat ass?
How's Skylark?
Who's Skylark?
You know his brand
Uh-uh.
that he's been do you follow Justin Bieber?
Hell no, I don't follow Justin's Bieber.
Follow him.
No. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to see nothing he got to say.
What?
Uh-uh. No.
Amen.
I will tell you this. If Justin's Bieber was on this podcast, honest to God, I would say, Justin, do you eat ass?
Oh, we would ask him that. We would say, have you ever been pegged?
Yeah.
Well, no,
He may not answer.
well, and you know, freaking
oh, yeah.
Diddy and all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But so that could be
Yeah, that could be triggering. We don't want to ask
trigger.
that.
Yeah, we don't.
So
wanna-
we'll just say something. Listen, if
well-
Justin Bieber ever came on, we would ask him good questions, is what we're saying. We would ask him good questions.
We'd play Trivial with him.
We do Truth, Truth, and a Lie.
Love.
Get
Guess
him to
the
do a
sound.
DM of the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, could you imagine his DMs?
Oh my God, he's probably read one from you.
His DM of the day from me is probably so
He's like,
embarrassing.
he's like, this DM is from Paige Ginn.
She's wrote me for 7. Well, I think I followed him since 2009.
That's crazy.
I was on his YouTube when he only had thousands of views.
Stop.
He wasn't in the millions yet.
Paige, that's crazy. So you've been there for a baby ghost since the beginning.
Oh, I had Twitter accounts designated for him. Like we were friends with the other believers, me and Rachel. Dude, we were hitting it hard.
Wow.
Isn't it weird that you can like a celebrity? Or I've never went crazy overboard, you know?
Except for Justin Bieber.
Yeah, but even for him, it's just not, I'm not seeing what he's doing every single day. There's people out there who
Oh yeah.
are freakishly about people.
Oh yeah. Big time. What? Why'd you point to me? To
Ta-
who?
Tackle.
Tackle? Oh,
What?
yeah. I got tackled by a hotel security trying to meet Stevie Nicks once. And I did.
Tackled.
And if I knew what I know now, I could have done it differently, and I could have met her, but I didn't know how to do it. And okay,
I'm sorry. I had to bring it up, dude.
and this is the only time I've ever really tried to meet her. She was, oh God, they were honoring her for something at the Beverly Hills Hotel. This was probably 2013, 14 maybe. And so it was being held at the hotel, at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And I thought, oh, there's going to be like a little red carpet, maybe fans can go and like stand by. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I took an album for her to sign if she did that, whatever. And we go to, and it was supposed to be that night at like 7 p.m. We get to the hotel.
Who went? You and Greg?
Me and Greg. We get to the hotel at like 2. I want to get there early, get a good spot, whatever. And I've noticed that like no one's there. No one's at the hotel. There's no red carpet. There's no nothing. And I'm like, okay. Now what I should have done is gone into the hotel lobby and sat there and waited. But I didn't want to be in the way of things, whatever. So I sat kind of out by the street because the hotel was like right on a busy road. I kind of just sat on the street, to be honest with you. And we waited there for a while. We left and went and had lunch, came back, whatever. So we're waiting. And close to the ceremony time, I start noticing like, there's SUVs and limos and shit dropping people off. And they're just pulling right up to the hotel, coming in and dropping people off. And people are just getting out in front of the hotel and walking in. And I thought, okay, so there's no red carpet. There's no fan thing. So she's going to walk probably
Past you.
exactly where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of off to the side of the hotel, like I said, kind of like where people pull into the hotel, and we're just sitting there. And I'm sitting there waiting, and I just look up, and Stevie Nicks is sitting in the passenger seat of a black Suburban, window rolled up. It's clearly Stevie Nicks, and she is probably 4 feet from me. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to approach the window and scare her. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to scream, like nothing. And what I should have done was, like I said, waited in the lobby. She would have walked right past me, but woulda, shoulda, coulda. And I think from where I was standing, I can't remember exactly what I did, held the album up or waved or something. I think I said Stevie and waved or something. And she ignored me, and I know she heard me, and that's fine. I'm not mad at that. I get it, Also, if there were 100 people out there, I get it, but I was the only one, But whatever, I'm not mad about that. Did not approach the car, did not want to scare her. And I guess didn't even know where the security guard came from. There's 2 of them.
Probably out the car.
No, it was hotel security. Hotel security. And I said it again. I think I said her name again. I was like, Stevie. And boom. I wasn't approached and said, ma'am, you need to leave the premises. He didn't grab me by the arm. I'm talking. They acted as if I was trying to get inside her car.
Did you get football tackled?
Yes.
I don't remember hearing about this.
Maggie, ask Greg.
Chelcie,
I
when
got
you
ta-
told me that,
I got tackled. Now, I don't think he like body slammed me to the ground, but it was like run up, bear hug, and pulled me away. He physically like tackled me and pulled me away. And he was like,
I'm sorry.
and it was clear. And this was like probably 4 or 5 feet from Stevie Nicks. And I know damn well people in the car saw what was happening. She saw me get tackled.
See, that would piss me off. I'd be like, get off of her.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But
And they said you need to leave hotel premises. And I just said, okay. And I left.
That is the funniest story ever.
What,
the
Biffy?
fact that they made you leave too.
Mhm. I mean, I was probably,
2013.
25, 26? Yeah, that was 23. Yeah, it was 10. Gosh, how long ago was this?
Like 13 years ago.
13 years ago. Yeah, I was probably like 25, 26. And I should have just pretended I was staying at the hotel and just, because they had it in a ballroom inside the hotel. So, and like I knew, she pulled up, walked straight into it. I go, I should have. But, I didn't know. So
well, she probably wouldn't have talked to you.
I don't think she would have, but she's very,
Protected.
I don't want to say, yes, it's very hard to meet Stevie Nicks. She doesn't stop for people even in public. Like, it's not, and it's fine. I'm not mad. I get it, but you're right. I don't think she would have. But I mean, that's okay, whatever. But I would have had a better chance.
But you had to take a chance.
I
you
took a
love
chance.
Stevie.
I took a chance and got tackled, and I've got a story now. And
I'm surprised Greg didn't beat that guy's ass.
No, and they didn't tackle Greg or nothing because Greg was kind of standing by me, just me.
I would have been so mad if I would have saw that.
I think I was so shocked and I didn't
Taken back.
I was shocked and
Well.
also didn't want to cause problems or argue. And I literally just said, okay, we're leaving. Like, I didn't want to.
That story is so much better than just getting something signed. You getting tackled, dude.
Oh
And
my
God.
God.
I know she saw it. She had to have looked over and saw
Stevie
me.
Nicks saw you get tackled by a security guard.
So I got tackled. And also, for some reason, oh my God, my text was on and it voice memoed that whole thing.
And did it send to somebody?
No. It says, wow, you're like a celebrity, never went crazy overboard, except for Justin Bieber every day freakishly.
From
Dang, that
then?
was a long
That
time
was
ago.
minutes ago.
And
I thought Drewski wrote back.
No, that's funny.
Drewski.
Oh my God. So yeah, that's
I'd let Drew skeet on my head.
you would.
Top
Dang,
of it.
Paige loves Drewski.
You love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You want it all over.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Drewski skeet motherfucker.
Well, thank you for calling in, honeys.
Yeah, thank you. Love you. Thanks for sharing that story with us, Chelcie.
You're welcome.
Hey, Paige and Chelcie. I'm going to stay anonymous just because I don't know who all listens to the podcast who may know who I am. So I just have a quick question, though. What would you do if you were married and you were trying to become an entrepreneur and you have 50,000 followers on TikTok and trying to become something of yourself? But then your husband tells you to delete it because it's poison. Let me know, honeys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Irked.
Ooh.
Fall always feels busy. The kids are back to school. You got to go drop them off and pick them up and take them to their activities. All of the big holidays are just around the corner. And there's just a lot going on, which can also make it a little harder to find time to cook. That's why I love Factor. Their chef prep dietitian approved meals make it easy to stay on track and enjoy something comforting and delicious no matter how hectic the season gets. Choose from a wider selection of weekly meal options including premium seafood choices like salmon and shrimps. You know we like them shrimps to be singing. And you can get that at no extra cost. Or if you want something to support your wellness goals, enjoy even more GLP-1 friendly meals and new Mediterranean diet options packed with protein and good for you fats. And for the first time, try Asian inspired meals with bold flavors influenced by China.
Thailand, and more. From more choices to better nutrition. That's why 97% of customers say that Factor helped them live a healthier life. Feel the difference no matter your routine. Eat smart at factormeals.com/viral50off and use code viral50off to get 50% off your first box. Plus, free breakfast for 1 year. That's code viral50off at factormeals.com for 50% off your first box. Plus, free breakfast for 1 year. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Thanks, Factor. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
This could be
one's-
so many things.
It could.
And it's hard to say because we don't know the full story.
Exactly. But still, anybody telling you to delete anything or control you is like, ooh, for me. Especially if you're doing something that you are having fun doing. You can be creative.
Right.
You could make some extra money. Like, what's it hurting? China? Does China own it or what?
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. If I'm starting social media or honestly anything, business or whatever, and I would want Greg to support me fully and encourage me to do it. And matter of fact, he has in everything I've ever done. And that would be a problem for me. Well, number one, I wouldn't delete it. That's just me. I wouldn't. But you have to get to the bottom of why he's asking you to do it, because I think it's deeper than just saying it's, what did he say? It's
poison.
It's poison.
It's like, bro, alcohol's poison, not TikTok.
And it's like, okay, does he mean social media in general? Does he have a Facebook and Instagram? Does he, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's deeper than that. Does he just not want you to do this? Is he embarrassed by you doing it? Is he, is he like, I don't want my friends to see, is it that? I'm trying to think of why he would have a problem with this.
Because she already has a following. 50,000 followers is a good amount.
That's a good follow. Is he jealous of that? Is he
worried maybe
meet someone off TikTok? Does he jealous of the fame? I would personally be like, okay, we're getting to the bottom. You can't just say it's poison.
Yeah, what's the poison?
Ask more questions.
Tell me what your issue is. Let's get to the bottom of this.
And if he's just like, oh, I just don't think you should have it because whatever, then maybe make a TikTok and say, hey, everybody, my husband wants me to do
Go ahead and give me a follow if you want to. Yeah.
My husband wants me to delete this app, so please follow me.
Right.
Just gets millions of followers.
I would be personally upset and hurt by him not
supporting
and encouraging me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That is man, that is one thing Greg's good at. He has never once told me, don't do something. This is not a good idea. This is not a good.
That's how it should be.
Man, I have came to him with some wild shit and he's just, I think you should do it. This is great. You should.
And that's why you're so successful, because you have that support.
Yeah, you need those people who don't throw out your ideas. Like,
right. And I've told this story before, and it's a little different from your situation, but I've told this story before. When I first started social media, like the first few months, and started to gain just a little bit of, my aunt did not like it. She told me to take those videos off the internet because she said, what are my friends going to think? And I said, respectfully, I don't give a fuck what your
friends.
And now I love my aunt, but now she just came to my show in Tulsa and brought a whole bunch of her friends.
She's gone to the Viral Podcast live shows. She's gone to all your Tammy shows. She brings all her friends. And I feel like a lot of people too, they don't believe in you in the beginning, and then you start becoming more successful and they're like, oh,
yep, they
change. And it's like, where were you from the beginning?
Can you imagine if I would have listened to her?
Hell no.
We wouldn't be sitting here today.
Sitting here right now. So no,
don't listen to people who try to put down your dreams. Honestly,
and I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Well, that's her husband. That's a marriage. You need to respect, his opinions and his thoughts." Okay, but it's not. Respect is not a one way. Respect me and my dreams and my goals and my
aspirations.
Let's get to the bottom of this. No, I would not delete it if it were me. But I would definitely get to the bottom of, is it causing problems? Is it causing, there's something deeper there that he wants you to delete it for some reason.
Well,
and
what's he up to? Does he not want to be seen or known?
That's-
or what's going on in his little life, huh?
Don't know.
Yeah.
But you're right.
That's another.
That's
See, there's so many factors it could be.
layers. Yeah. Dude, people have been finding out that my mom is my mom.
Uh-huh.
And she works at the hospital in Utah. But she said a girl came up to her the other day and was like, "Are you Paige Ginn's mom?" She's like, "Yeah." And the girl just went and just turned around and walked away. And my mom's like, "Whatever the hell that means."
Paige, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wild. I'm like,
She
what
went,
the hell?
What the hell?
I don't know, dude. But people have been coming up to her taking selfies with my mom. It's so funny. But that one encounter, my mom's like, "What do you think it meant?" I'm like, dude, who knows? She's probably just could have got a glimpse of the pod even, or see how us farting online.
She could have found her man subscribed to your farts only.
Yeah, there could
You
be
never know.
Yeah, it's just so funny though. Like,
Are you Paige Ginn's mom?
and
That's
turns around and leaves.
I would be like, what was that? What? What?
What's the for?
What's
Yeah.
the for? Oh my
Wild.
God.
But yeah, just keep doing you, boo boo.
Yeah.
We love you.
This is the last call.
Well, we're not done with the podcast, but this is the last call.
Correct.
One call. That's
We're only
all.
one call away. Hit it.
Hey, baby girls. Mason here, 30-year-old boring male, as I iron out my quilt topper out to sew the back on it. Just didn't really have a question or advice, I guess. It's just kind of like I wanted to let you guys know that I am a 30-year-old man. Obviously, I just said that. I'm a dumbass. But I love antiquing, and I love collecting Pyrex, and I love doing all these cool things that you guys also some way sort of kind of like to do.
Yep.
And I just want to say that you guys are inspiring, even to us dudes, to number one, be better men, and number two, do things we love and be ourselves. So I'm going to get back to ironing my quilt and just want to say, love you, baby girls. And, keep it fucking nasty, Love ya.
Love you, honeys. Thank you for calling in and telling us that.
Baby boy, come here.
Hey,
Camille.
Come
that's
antiquing with us.
That's a dream, man. A man that irons and wants to go antiquing.
Oh my gosh.
And collects Pyrex.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Does he drive too?
Are
You might
you-
have to come around with us.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That
where
sound-
you at?
What? He said, "I'm gonna get back to ironing my quilt."
That sounds great. Iron that quilt, Daddy.
I would love to make a quilt. I've made one with my mom and grandma. But
We've
I
been
wanna
talking
make
about
more.
that forever.
It's hard work. You got to get all those boards.
well, and the thing is, I
oh.
don't have room.
Yeah, you have to have quilt room.
I would have to transform the garage
Yes.
into a quilt area.
Yeah.
People literally have designated rooms for quilt making and
Because
stuff.
that's not something you can put up. You have to
No.
leave it sprawled out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Lots
we
of
do
planks.
want to make quilts.
How cute to call in and say those sweet words and oh my!
What a
we
cool
love you.
dude.
Yeah.
Mason.
And by the way, we have not had an antique day in a while.
We need to.
I've
love
been
shopping.
having antique days.
I've been having
Yeah?
antique day.
Antiques on fleek.
Must be
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
You found anything good lately?
Let's see. I did. I bought something the other day.
What'd you get?
I
Where'd you
can't-
go?
I can't remember.
Where'd you go?
There was one in Clarksville I went to. A couple really good ones. I got to take y'all.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I need some cool art. I've been looking for stained glass for like years.
Yeah.
And I try to keep an eye out for that, and it's hard.
Stained
It's-
glass?
Yeah, it's not.
I want a big piece of stained glass on a wall.
Mhm.
Oh.
Maybe
Mhm.
have it made, or we could make it.
Mhm.
Huh.
All you do is
Yeah.
get that little soldering thing, right?
I couldn't do it.
You try it.
Okay.
Paige, there's people on Etsy who will do like custom stained glass.
Mhm.
Why is stained glass so expensive?
It's an art. You got to know.
And it's hard to make. And I think
Yeah.
it's very time consuming.
Yeah. It is very expensive though.
It is. Ooh, but it's so pretty. I don't like decorations, dude. I don't like anything almost. I love a lot of things, but I also don't for some reason. Or if I get into my house, I'm like, oh, that looks cheap, or that looks. I'm so picky that I just don't even hang shit up.
Really?
I don't like anything.
I hang stuff.
Yeah, you're a big hanger.
I'm a big hanger.
I'm not a hanger either.
You're not either? Because you
Mm-mm.
don't like a lot of stuff, or because you think it looks tacky, or what?
I feel like I don't know. I don't hang a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have anything hanging. I think I've got 2 things hanging in my living room.
Oh, I'll be hanging.
You do. But your house, I feel like, is the perfect house for it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And your hanging looks good.
Thank
I even help you hang stuff.
you. Do. I'll have Maggie. Maggie helps me hang.
She comes and hangs out.
She comes and hangs out while I'm hanging.
We be hanging stuff.
Yeah. Chelsea's definitely always buying art. And
Uh-huh.
that's the thing, too. I want to buy art pieces but not from freaking TJ Maxx. And,
No, you gotta go to the
and
antique stores.
I want cool pieces, or I want to buy them from TikTokers or
You can
just
have
people.
It's the framework.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's all in the framework.
Yeah.
And you go have shit professionally framed.
I will say most everything in my house is from thrift stores, antique stores, Facebook Marketplace.
Mhm.
That's where all my things are from, too.
Big time. Big
Antique
time.
stores.
Well, honeys, thank you for calling in and saying those nice words. Thank you for being a dude.
Who
thank
quilts.
you for who quilts and irons his quilt and for listening to the pod. And
You might inspire other men to pick up quilting or Pyrexing or
Quilting.
Just men can do those things too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like you're
no,
sucking somebody off after you're
no,
quilting.
behind
You don't
the
have to be
behind
gay.
the antique store. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Love you.
I gotta run, y'all.
Maggie's got to go. We started the podcast late today, and she's gonna go pick up the kids from school. So go ahead, Barbara.
I'm gonna bounce.
Everybody, say bye to Barbara.
I'm gonna miss you, Maggie.
I'm gonna miss y'all.
Maggie,
I'll be back.
I'm gonna miss you, Maggie.
Be back.
All right.
Well, that was the end of our calls, but we're gonna do a little bit of.
We have a
Well, there's
couple.
something
We have a
else.
couple little segments we're gonna do here, and a little more talky.
No, Ducky.
Should we do a little? Should we do a little DM?
Oh yeah.
What's the DM for the day, honey?
Oh, we'll tell ya.
What's the DM for the day, honey?
Oh, I got one right here. You ready for it, Chima?
Beth stepped in to press the buttons. You the Beth.
You the Beth music. I got a DM
Okay.
from a guy named Paul on Facebook, and I don't think you're ready for this.
Oh gosh, dude, what is it?
People think they're being mean, but it's funny. I just get a good laugh. I'm like, bro, you just made me laugh.
The meanest things are the best.
Paul says, this is all he said. Limit your diet. Yeah, you're a little funny, but
That's funny.
limit your diet. Yeah, you're a little funny, but you ain't all that.
That is good.
Well, I lost it. I lost it, Paige.
Limit your diet.
Yeah, you're a little funny, but you ain't all that.
I think I'll be quoting that for a minute.
Limit your diet. Limit
Yeah.
your diet.
Limit your diet. Yeah, you're a little funny.
Thanks, Paul, for a great DM of the day.
It was so not. Yeah, so nice, but also.
What's the DM for the day, honey?
Let's see if my phone took my screenshot.
Hey, honey's screenshot here.
My phone's been having a lot of trouble lately, and it's the new phone.
Bro,
so,
don't get me started on that. Issues with phones. You got it?
yeah.
Hit me.
Marcel said, "Serious question for you. If you had to explain what you taste like, how would you?"
Oh, that pissed me off. You should have put a rotten tuna packet.
Ooh.
Do you want a lick?
Ooh.
How if you could explain what you oh, that just made me so mad.
Probably like
Pussy.
Kerrygold butter.
I can see that.
I'm gonna write him back and say Kerrygold butter.
He'll probably be like, I love butter.
Well, Camille.
Camille,
I have a whole batch.
Camille.
Dude, men are so wild.
They are, but you know what? I feel like if I was a dude, I'd probably do the same shit.
We would be right.
That's what I'm saying. I'd probably message a chick that I thought was hot and be like, hey, what'd you taste like?
We sent a picture of your to my dad.
Yes, we did. Yes, I did. So
Just to see how he would respond.
that's what I'm saying. I can't sit here and dog on dudes when I do the shit I do. I can't.
Did somebody rip ass?
No.
Oh, Kevin, somebody.
Let me turn. Should I turn the fan on?
No, it's bad though. You'll get a whiff.
No, I don't want to get whiffs.
Ooh, Whiffy
All right.
Thompson. Yeah. Thank you guys for the DMs.
Thank you for the DMs. I think we should do a 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh,
Chima, do you got 2 truths, 1 lie?
Yeah, I do.
I would.
2 truths, 1 lie.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm scared.
barely.
All right, I'm going to list off 3 things. 2 are true. 1 is a lie. And Chima, you have to detect the lie.
Hit it.
Number 1, I've snuck into a concert before. Number 2, I once ran over 2 dogs at once. Number 3, I've been stung by a jellyfish. Chima, which one's the lie?
I'm going to say your lie is you've never been stung by a jellyfish. Final answer.
Correct. Woo!
Got your ass. But let's get down to you. Let's get down to the you hit 2 dogs at once. I think I remember that, but the 2 dogs?
Yeah, I was rounding a curve on my way to school in high school, and it was the first and only time I've ever ran over a dog or an animal. And these 2 big dogs, I mean, came out of nowhere. They were side by side, ran up right in front of me, and I ran over them.
Malt Killy?
Yeah. And I still think about it to this day.
How could you not?
I still think about it to this day. I bawled. Yeah, so I did that. I've snuck into a Blake Shelton concert once and got to stay.
Gosh.
And got to stay. And I've never been stung by a jellyfish, so you got me.
The fact that
Thank you.
you didn't just hit 1 dog, it had to be 2.
That's why I put it down. Because it's unbelievable. Because it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's
RIP.
unbelievable.
Okay, let's see here. Do 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 do.
What you got, Chima?
Okay.
2 truths, 1 lie.
Ding. I hate bar soap. I've never been in a Waymo. And I've had sex in a movie theater.
I know you hate bar soap. That's true. Have you ever been in a Waymo? I don't think you have. I feel like you might have, but who would you go in there with? And you've had sex in the movie theater. I do feel like that's something you would do. Now, have you? Don't know. I feel like it's something that you would do. So the lie is either, let me narrow this down. The lie is either you said you've never been in a Waymo.
I said I've never been in a Waymo, and I've had sex in a movie theater, and
my God.
I hate bar soap.
My gut is telling me Waymo, but I feel like you're trying to off-put me by saying the movie theater. I'm going to say you've never been in a Waymo. Wait, I'm going to say that's the truth. I'm going to say the lie is you had sex in a movie theater.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes!
Yeah.
Fuck
I thought you were giving me a high five.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I've never had sex in a movie theater.
No.
Ooh.
And let me say right now, I would never have sex in a public place like that. Never.
For reasons of getting caught or because...
Reasons of getting caught.
Yeah, you don't want that red dot.
And some people love the thrill. I feel like a lot of guys love the thrill. If I was dating someone and he was obsessed with the thrill of having sex in public, I'd be like, listen, I'm not your girl.
Find me a bed.
Find me
with
a
some
bed
clean sheets.
with the door closed.
Locked.
The lights off, maybe the closet lights on, open the door a little bit so we can get a little bit of, No, I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
What's the thrill?
Getting caught.
That is so trippy to me. I mean, there's a fetish for everything, though. So
There
it's like
is.
not crazy, but also
I could not do it.
the fact that your brain could just be like, oh, I want to get caught. It's so hot.
Oh, I don't understand it. I don't even want to do it in a car. I haven't done it in a car in, I mean, it's probably been 20 years.
Mine, a car, probably 6 years ago,
Oh, wow.
watching Jurassic Park at a drive-in movie theater.
That's about as public as I would get. And I would have to be parked away from people.
And we were dead center. And the freaking, it was all foggy, the windows. I mean, you would have to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I don't know
man.
if I'd do that much anymore. I don't know.
And I do feel like the younger you are, the stupider shit you'll do. I don't know. I would never. I was talking to someone. I don't even know who I was talking to the other day. And this may look bad on me. I don't care. I haven't given roadhead in, I mean, probably 20 years. I mean, it's been like.
But you've also been married for 20 years. It's not like you're going on all these fresh new dates and trying to be all
True.
wild and sucking somebody off on the road.
And you're right, but I do feel like if I was seeing someone new, I don't think I would give them roadhead. I'd be like, you should have caught
It's
me.
so dangerous.
Thank you, Beth.
No.
I should have been, you know what? If he asked, I'd be like, you should have caught me 15 years ago. I would have done it every day 15 years. Now I go, I'm too old for that shit.
Sometimes I like to live life dangerously. And I think that if I was really feeling the dude and, you know, maybe he was finger blasting me down Highway 60 or something, maybe I would be like, okay, I'll give you a little sucky. I'm not sure about to completion. Might be a blue balls incident, but
You gotta be careful with that, Chima.
if somebody could get off quick, sure. But if you're going to be taking over 20 minutes, over 15
No.
minutes, like I'm
No.
not trying to be down there having my neck sore, having a shifter in my stomach.
You're out of your mind. Beth, you getting roadhead lately?
No.
No.
When's the last time?
High school?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think I've done it since high school.
No. No, ma'am. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm. It's so dangerous. No.
No. Not doing that.
Everything's dangerous, though.
It is.
You're
Hey,
right.
I got a question. Somebody DM'd us and said, Chelcie, Paige, what is an item or 2 or 3 tops that you cannot live without?
An item or 2 or 3 tops?
What are 2 or 3 items that you can't live without? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say a fan, my foot scrubber to scrape my skin off my feet. I take it everywhere with me. And probably Q-tips and alcohol. Those are
Okay.
my 3 have to have. If I forget one, if we go on tour and I forget one of those things, I lose my mind.
I have to have Q-tips. I use those every day.
After a shower, I'll put a Q-tip and a little bit of alcohol and just clean just a little bit.
I love Q-tips. Gosh. I mean, obviously a cell phone, but we're not going to say that.
No, that's a
given.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is coming from someone that carries luggage around with her 24/7 pretty much.
So this is really hard for me.
Yes, easy for me.
I just went on my first flight and brought a carry-on, and I was like, Chelcie, how do I check in? Do I just go straight through the gate? Because I'm used to checking a bag. She's like laughing at me.
She'll go somewhere for 24 hours and take 2 big bags. I'm like, what? And I'm taking like the smallest little carry-on with a pair of underwear, and that's it.
Because I love crafts and everything. And I'm that person, someone's like, hey, does somebody have a deck of cards? Oh, yeah, I have.
And you have a deck of cards.
But for me, I would say my Dyson air wrap tool. Because I like to do my
Really?
hair.
Okay.
I do like to do my hair. Q-tips for sure. And another item. My microfiber face wipes.
Nice.
Makeup wipes.
That's good. Biffy, do you have any things you can't live without?
God, I can't. Not to really a book.
Yeah, you.
I
Always
mean,
have,
I gotta have options to books.
You always have a book on you.
What about our Benjamin Franklins?
I gotta have some marijuana.
Yeah,
some smoky.
vape
But
stuff. They're
honestly,
always-
you know what my brain went to when you guys were talking about that, and I was like, I don't want to say this because it's very me, but like duct tape. like on the road. You know how many rolls we go through on the road and just in life? I'm like, I need
She is a
stickies.
duct tape whore.
Just go
dude.
through shit.
Yeah.
So those are mine.
For your lifestyle, Beth
Yeah.
loves duct tape. And she measures a lot of stuff.
We were on the road once pulling in to like a gas station or some shit, and on the side, on the ground, was like a massive, thick ass roll of duct tape, and I straight up parked in the middle of the street, and I was like, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. And everyone's like, what's going
Pulled
on?
over, skirt.
I was like, hold on, wait.
For some duct tape.
Duct tape.
But a massive roll. I mean, it was
Duct
it was
tape's
a fucking hit.
expensive.
It was a find. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Duct tape.
It's expensive.
We need it.
She was so excited.
Mhm.
Let's do
Risking your life for a duct tape roll.
let's end on this.
What is
Would you rather
Oh boy.
only have water with your food, but whatever sauce you wanted, or whatever drink you wanted with no sauce?
I would rather just drink water because I love sauce.
Same. End of story.
My whole meal is based on the sauce.
Same. Now, I love having a Coke or a sweet tea or something with it, but I'll handle the water. I cannot do no sauce. I can't.
Nah. We are dipping with every
dipping,
bite.
pouring, squirting.
Oh,
have
my
to have an
gosh.
extra. We go through, we'll say extra sauce.
I don't trust you if you don't use sauce. If you eat a burrito from
Oh my-
Taco Bell
oh my
with
God.
no sauce packets,
Bruh.
who are you? Who have you killed?
I'm having heart palpitations right now. I can't imagine.
We need sauce.
Have to have sauce. You guys, next week is our big 200th episode. We hope you stick around and are with us next week as we celebrate that.
People have been really hyping it up, and it's like, dude, you can only do so much when you're sitting in a podcast chair. We have been thinking, though, and we hope we make it special, but
we hope we make it special for you guys.
But we always have room to do better, but maybe
always
episode 300.
Yeah, 300. Maybe
we'll have more sound bites.
We'll have more sound bites by 300. No, we love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, come see me on the road. Get your tickets at eatmytrash.com.
Love you guys.
Hit that subscribe button.
And watch our YouTubes and follow our Instagram at the Viral Podcast. And watch out for the monthly merch drops.
Yes.
We have a lot of merch dropping. And
good merch we've been working on hard.
And it's limited, so
get it.
So get it quick.
Get it while you can.
Get it while you can. All right. Well, I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
Give us a
call.
It's
okay. Sorry.
She's new here.
She knew at the sound booth.
Give us a call at
442-777-3331.
And always remember that you are doing great.
You're looking good. And what everybody else thinks. Nope. Wrong.
Oh my God, it was on the right one.
It's okay. We got it.
Get ready.
We're going viral. Beth was playing our slits only sound.
It'd be like
Get
that.
ready.
We're going viral. Woo! Gary! Viral!
Ooh. I'm hungry.
Me too.